Who's ready? Their word. What's up, Marty? I love that meditation. Stacy Sator. I don't know who that is. How are you? Lori Brown, aloha. All right, are we ready? Janet, what is up? I'm loving listening to you, my sister. Such a beautiful mindset. Let's go. That's why we're here, right? Mary. Yes. How are you? All right, Gracie, aloha. Let's take a minute. Why are we here? Let's remind ourselves, close our eyes, take a deep breath. Rob, Roman's in the house because we want to feel good. That's it. We want to feel good. So where focus goes, energy flows. We focus on the day ahead. We focus on connecting with ourselves. We focus on feeling the good emotions, joy, peace, love, passion, gratitude, so that we raise our energetic energy and we vibe high instead of being stuck in the low vibing, which is overwhelm, anxiety, resentment, anger, fear, jealousy, all of those feelings that make us feel bad. We want to feel good. So every morning we take time for ourselves before we face the rest of the world to feel good. And we do it together every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Gerard, what's up? Gordon, yes. Have a blessed and wonderful day too. Michelle's in the house. We got everybody in the house. Okay, so what do we know? We know that there's 3 things that we all want. Number 1 is to know that we matter, and we have an expert in the field, Mr. Patrick's from Slovakia, my 7th grade science teacher, who drilled it into my head. Matter is anything that you all know, takes up space or has mass. That means you matter, I matter, we all matter. Second thing we all want is to know that we're connected. Because when you feel alone, when you feel isolated, when you're disconnected from the world, you get stuck in the low vibing emotions. So just look at your good morning, Kathy, Tanya. You look at the screen, we are connected. So if you get during the day or in the morning or whatever, and you feel alone, you feel disconnected, take a breath and think of us. Think of us, think of this tribe, this team that we built, and know that you are connected. You are never alone. And when you're connected with your higher power, which I don't care who you call your higher power. It doesn't matter to me. I was raised to call mine God. That's the only reason I call mine God. So it's the fact that we do what? We believe. With the power to believe, you can what? Little Kelly Clarkson to remind us how strong we are. We can achieve anything we want. So we know that we matter. We know that we're connected. And we know what? That we're loved. And we're going to practice that right now, because when things are out of our control, when we get run over by these emotions, what can we do? We can pause, stop, and focus on the 5 things that we can control. First and foremost is our breath. Whenever we're in the grips of fear, we have to take notice of where are we breathing, up here, short and shallow, or our deep goddess and God breaths that we do every morning together. And what do those deep breaths do? They lower the anxiety. They lower the overwhelm. They lower the resentment. They lower the fear. Good morning, Liddy. Kathy Shaw, what's up? And they do what? They release the dopamine and the serotonin. They release the happy hormones. So the breath, we hold on in the breath. The second thing we can control is picking up that faith. Whenever fear comes up, you have fear, I have fear, we all have fear. Why? Because we're human. That's it, because we're human. But because we're human, we have the ability to pick up faith. And what happens when we pick up faith? That fear dissipates. And let's talk for a minute about when you're in the grips. When you're in the grips of fear and you're picking up faith and you're praying, but that fear is still there. What can you do? It doesn't automatically go away. Remember, we have to keep picking up fear. Soften to it. Mr. Patrick's, we just talked about you. Marisol, what's up? when you're caught in an emotion that is uncomfortable, that is a low vibing emotion and you can't seem to get out of it, soften to it. Breathe into it instead of pushing it away. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. Soften, invite the fear in. Take a deep breath and say, okay, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to teach me? Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Remember, we're meant for greatness. We're not leaving. We're not average. We're not mediocre. So we don't have to push it away. We can invite that uncomfortable emotion in, soften to it, breathe into it, and then let it go. Because we pick up the faith, right? We keep picking up the faith. In the midst of picking up the faith, soften to the uncomfortable emotion and see what happens. And I'd love to know what happens. So get back to me when you do that and you practice that. Third thing we can control is how we treat our bodies. How we treat our bodies. What are you putting inside? What you put inside is what you get outside. And if you have that down pat, that's awesome. If you need help in that area, you talk to me offline and I'll share with you what I do. That's it. That's all I'm here to do is share how I've overcome, how I can fuel myself, how I move myself, how I've changed my mindset. I'm here for that. Make sure that you're hydrating. I drank over a gallon of water yesterday. I think that might be the first time I've done that. And it was, I woke up, I'm bright, I feel amazing. I did have to, pee 1,000 times, but that's okay because I'm flushing everything out. Hydrate, baby. Fuel yourself with micro, macronutrients and adaptogens so that your cells can thrive and get enough sleep. Sleep. That's where recovery comes in. Fourth thing we can do is move our body. Tom, what's up? Move our body. Tom's probably at the gym right now. And I love to work out early in the morning. I was just doing sets and reps. That's for Joe, sets and reps. Why? Because I like the way my body looks. I like the way my body feels. I like the way when I'm working out, guess what else gets released? Endorphins. What do? They make you feel good. And dopamine and serotonin. So you got triple. If you're breathing and you're working out, boom, you feel good. The fifth thing we can control is our mind. And we just talked about that. When we get caught up, so they all work together. See how these the 5 things you can control are interlaced and they work together to do what? To make you feel good. Our mind can be the greatest asset we have, and it can also hold us back the most if we don't realize our own power and our own strength. Tom just said he just finished working out and you feel awesome, right? You're ready for the day. Kristen! So think about this. You are not an exception. I'm not an exception. Our mind is wired to go negative. It's wired from hundreds of years ago to keep us safe, to not take risks. Okay? So when you wake up and you're caught, or during the day you're caught, you're triggered, you're caught in an emotion that doesn't serve you, what can we do? We can realize, oh, my stomach doesn't feel good. My heart doesn't feel good. My head doesn't feel good. Guess what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to pause. I'm going to stop this thought, right? I got it because my thoughts are going like this. I got to put a what? Chink into it. And what do we say? Soften and breathe into whatever thought is going. Breathe. Soften your body. Okay, I don't want to feel that way. So you paused the negative internal dialogue. You did the chink. So you softened, you breathed into that emotion. Now you get to choose how you do want to feel. How do we do that? We pick a thought of gratitude. Go ahead right now. Think of something, 3 things that you're grateful for. I am grateful for music. It's always first and foremost because I can hear it and it lifts me up. I am grateful to each and every one of you. Last night I was caught in fear. And I was self-pity party. You know how it goes, and I thought about you guys. I thought you better level up, girl. You're about to talk about mindset. Where is your mind right now? My mind was in the gutter. It was not serving me. So I thought about how grateful I am that in the morning, I know I could start over, and I'd start with each and every one of you. Gratitude. Gratitude is the antidote for everything. You cannot be grateful and be angry. You cannot be grateful and be resentful. You cannot be grateful and be overwhelmed. You cannot be grateful and be anxious. You cannot be grateful and be jealous. Did I say resentful? Because that's a big one. Those you cannot. So you pick a thought of gratitude, you choose the way your mind's going to go, and then you reverse the pattern of thought, right? You reverse it, and your whole day switches. Why? Because your mindset switched. So we're going to practice breathing right now. Here's Janet. You're grateful for your breath. I'm so grateful for my breath. The farm. I can't wait to visit. And a bed to sleep on. Another one I do is a soft pillow to lay my head on. Yes. Like, how great is that? After a hard day work, you lay down and put your head on a soft pillow. The basics, baby. And I'm grateful for, Taylor and Rye and Josie. Raise those hands up. Lengthen. Reach. Crown of head away from the tailbone. Now drop them. Drop your shoulders. Drop your baggage. Lift them up. Roll them back. Lift the chin. Take your focus to the base of your skull, right where it meets your spine, and lengthen. Draw those shoulder blades down your back. If you're laying down, lay tall. If you're standing, stand tall. If you're sitting, sit tall. Lengthen that spinal cord. Lean into the back body. Feel your history. That is your history. Man, you've been through a lot, right? We've been through a lot, and we're right here. We're right here. So reach and lean into that history with strength, with courage, with gratitude for everything that you've been through in your life. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, thumb on your belly button, palm on your abdomen. Give a squeeze and say, yep, I'm right here. I've always been right here, and I got my own back. And now we're going to inhale. Draw that air up. Inhale through your nose. Feel it come up through the soles of your feet, through your calves, and back of your knees, your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, your neck. Take a second breath. All the capillaries are filled. Chin back, relax tongue, open mouth, exhale. Push it all the way out. Inhale right now. Do it again. Fill up your body. Feel the breath come up through your entire body, all the way up. Second breath into your head. Second breath. Exhale. Concentrate on the exhale. All the way out. I bet you can't exhale as loud as me. Inhale right now. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Feel it coming through your cells, your blood, your bones, your muscles, baby. Feel it filling up and lighten you up inside. Second breath right here. Exhale. Inhale again, draw it in, draw it in. Now we're going to wash away the overwhelm. We're going to wash away the anxiety. We're going to wash away the fear. It's circulating around your heart and making it stronger, making it more courageous. It's washing and healing your thoughts. Second breath, second breath. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale right now. Now you're filling your body up with that courage, with that love, with all the healing light and energy. Second breath right here. Exhale. Inhale right now. We're going to talk to ourselves like we talk to our very best friend. This is so important. Inhale right now, all the way up, all the way up. Second breath. Exhale. Repeat after me. But you use your name, I use mine. I love you, Sarah. I love you. And I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I might not understand it. I might not like it. But I'm right where I'm supposed to be, right here, right now. And I love you. Repeat it after me. I love you. We are conditioned to pour love into other people. We are not conditioned. That's all it is poor conditioning. We weren't raised, put our hands on our hearts and tell ourselves how much we love ourselves. Because our parents weren't raised that way and their parents weren't raised that way. We're conditioning ourselves. Okay? And when we pour that love within, we soften. We soften and we nurture and heal ourselves. Inhale again, draw it all the way in, up your calves, the back of your knees, your quads, your hammies, your glutes, your belly, your abdomen, your obliques, your pecs, your shoulders, your delts, your biceps, your triceps, your forearms. Second breath. Feel it go all the way up to your head. Feel the lightheadedness. Exhale. We are what we think, and we think what we speak. So what does that mean? It's imperative to be mindful of the words that come out of your mouth, especially when you're talking about yourself. Why? Because people are listening. Your children are listening. Your loved ones are listening. Their friends are listening. There are kids that are listening to you. There are young kids. There are babies. There are tweens, teens, young adults, older adults, and your own soul, baby. Your own soul. I love this song too. Your own soul is listening. So let's talk about ourselves with reverence. Let's remember all the great things that we have inside of us. Let's bring them into focus right here, right now. Because why? When they're into focus, what can we do? We can achieve them. We have intent. We walk forward and step into them. So inhale. Yes, we are modeling for others all the time. This is another condition. We weren't conditioned to pour greatness into ourselves. We weren't conditioned to speak about our greatest attributes. We are conditioned to tell everybody else, oh, you are so beautiful. Oh, you are so strong. Oh, you are so kind. That's great. But first, remind yourself. Okay, so we're just changing exactly, Kristen. We're changing another pattern. We're conditioning behavior to pour love within. We're conditioning behavior to step into our greatness. So here we go right now. Inhale right now, all the way up, all the way up. Up your legs, up into your core, into your shoulders. Second breath. Exhale. Repeat after me. And you say it with feeling. You say it with conviction. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am smart. And I am powerful. I'm strong. I'm kind. I'm kind and I'm loving and I'm generous. I am organized and I'm patient. I'm magical. I'm resilient. I am invincible, Michelle. Tanya, I am enough. I'm enough. Breathe it in. Close your eyes and breathe these words in. I am sexy. And how important is that one? That one is so important that we say it 2 times. I am sexy, because you never, ever want to forget it. I'm funny and I'm magical. I'm resilient. I'm brave. I'm fierce. And I never, ever, ever give up. I never give up. And when I don't give up, I show everybody around me how not to give up. I show my children how not to give up. I show their friends how not to give up. I show people how to Kathy Moody's in the house, how not to give up. Right, Janet? We never, ever, ever give up. Because why, Lori? We choose to shine. We choose to shine. And when you choose to shine, you don't care what anybody else thinks. You walk forward with strength and grace. You do you, and you give permission to everybody around you to shine. Imagine if the world wasn't afraid to shine. I am awesome. I am amazing. Give me some other ones if I forgot them. I said resilient. I'm vibrant. I'm vibrant and I'm vivacious and I'm a boss. I'm a warrior, a champion, and breathe it in right here. I'm a badass. I'm a badass. And when you step into your greatness, when you step into that mindset, you can do anything. Why? Because you believe. With the power to believe, you can achieve. That's it, baby. And then we remember what? We put our hand on our heart. We remind ourselves, yep, I'm all those things and I'm right here and I've always been all those things. And you remind yourself how much love you have, and then you remember who you are and what you stand for. And then you walk for your core values. What drives you? What drives you? Name 3 that drive you every single day of your life. Courage, love, hope. Those are mine. And you walk forward into that challenge with strength and grace. You come out the other side. What's on the other side? Freedom. That's the feel-good moments. That's the beautiful moments of life. Because life can be brutal. Everybody's life can be brutal. We all have challenges. Brutal, and life can be beautiful. And they meld together to form a beautiful life. Glennon Doyle Melton. And that is worth it. So we have the sister projects on the phone too. And they're another way to get out of your head and into your heart. That's what I coach. That's what I do. I was stuck in my head for 44 years. I didn't know you could change that mindset. And I learned, I studied, I practiced, I cultivated ways to get out of my head and into my heart so that I feel good as I walk through the day. The Sister Projects has an amazing podcast. I was listening to it the other day. I was so caught up in it, laughing, shedding a couple tears, that I forgot my agenda and I got a call. I was supposed to teach spin. I was like, wow. So you can get lost in their podcast. They're on Spotify and Apple. Just a cozy, comfy way to get out of your head, feel good, and live life in those beautiful moments, okay? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to connect, to lead with love, and to feel good, because why? Life is hard enough as it is. So let's feel good while we do it. Bam! All right, we got an amazing reading. Each day a new beginning. I couldn't decide between Jesus Calling and Each Day a New Beginning. I'll post Jesus Calling, Kath. I'll read Jesus Calling on Thursday. What day is today? Tuesday? On Thursday. Okay, February 23rd. I said this, right? Each Day a New Beginning, Karen Casey. Yeah, the happy song is on. This is our playlist. If you don't have the playlist, you put it in the comments and I'm going to send it to you. I want to dance always, to be good and not evil. And when it's all over, not to have the feeling that I might have done better. We don't want to wake up and think, oh, I could have done better. No, do better now. Jarvis is in the house. What's up, my friend? Ruth L. Dennis. Our wants in life may be simple, or they may be complex. They may be yet confused in our mind, but the clarity will come if we're patient. Our higher power has a way of giving us an inner tug when a certain direction beckons. Our responsibility is to follow that tug and to trust it fully. Even when we can't see the path clearly, to trust it, to follow. I call that tug the inner whisper. Listen to the whisper within. Too often we look back on our lives with regret. What is done is done. We learn lessons from those mistakes. Every single day, every single moment is a new beginning. I got you, Kristen. And we can close every day with no regrets when we have followed our conscience, when we follow that inner tug, when we follow the whisper within, because it's beckoning to us. I didn't listen to mine for a long time, you guys. And then I did, and now I'm here. How about that? Oh my God, I just got totally emotional. It's hard, right? It's hard sometimes to listen to that whisper within, but it's so worth it. And we all have it. So soften and breathe. And even when it's scary, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world to listen and then to follow. The opportunities will come today. Opportunities to be good, opportunities to be evil. Opportunities for making choices over which will feel good or full of regret as the days close. Breathe. Many of our choices will bring us closer to the satisfaction, the contentment with life that we all search for. We need not fear coming to life's close, wishing we had done more or better. Living each day in good conscience, waiting for the whisper, waiting for the tug, and then following it will ensure that this is a life well lived. I love you guys. My ego can block out the tug. My ego can block out the whisper if I let it, or I can trust. That's our call to action today. Trust. We can trust. Emotion makes you real, but I'm real, baby. I don't know any other way. Okay. I have 2 quotes. This is awesome. This is perfect for today. Thank you, Rob Roman. I love you guys so much. It is hard. It takes courage, and it takes strength, and it takes trusting to listen to that whisper, but it is so worth it. And then you don't have to regret because you are listening to your own essence. Boom. I don't fake my lifestyle. That's one thing I've never known how to do. I don't know. I can't fake it. I don't fake my lifestyle. I have good days. I have bad days. I have broke days. I have paid days. I have up days. I have down days. But every single day I pray and I keep going. Boom. That's it. Myra, how are you? Oh my God. And you can't always get what you want, baby. But we get what we need. And so that's why we're here. Let's have a freaking awesome day. Let's step into our greatness. Let's listen to the whisper within. Let's pray and let's keep moving forward and step into every single attribute that we are. And with me with the Serenity Prayer right now, okay? Prayer that has saved this girl's life over and over and over and over again. And it'll save yours. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Woo! Emotions are all over the place today over in this house. I am so honored by each and every one of you, and thank you for getting your ass up. Thank you for listening to the whisper within. Thank you for knowing that you are not freaking average, that you are not mediocre, that you have greatness within. Thank you for reminding me the same thing, and go out and kill it today. Shine, baby, shine. Have an awesome, awesome day, because the world needs us. That's it. The world needs us. See you guys on Thursday. Let me know if you need the playlist. Let me know if you need anything. Go kill it today.